Hello students, welcome to Sources classes. In this video I will be solving mathematical economics questions of economics on a small paper. I will try to give you the entire idea of the concept as well. So the first question is on total cost function directly given to you here, and they have asked you to find the marginal cost of production and then the slope of the MC function and what value of QMC equal to average cost. So if we just proceed in this way, so let's start it. So C equal to 100Q minus 80Q square plus Q to the power 3 by 3. So for marginal cost, we need to differentiate the function with respect to Q, dC by dQ. So 100 minus 160Q plus 3Q square by 3. So 100 minus 160Q plus Q square. So this is the marginal cost function. Remember that this one is a function, not a value. Next question they have given, find the slope of the function. So slope of the function is, for slope of the function, you need to redifferentiate the MC function with respect to Q, which is nothing but twice differentiating the cost function. So if we differentiate this function again, ddq, so 100 minus 160q plus q square will give you minus 160 plus 2q. Minus 160 plus 2q is the slope of the MC function. Next, at what value of Q MC equal to average cost? So we don't have the average cost, we need to find it, so that is C by Q. So this is 100 minus 80Q plus Q square by 3. Remember that I have directly divided this with Q and got this value. So now they have given MC equal to AC. So this is my MC, that's my AC over here. MC equal to AC, if we do 100 minus 160Q plus Q square equal to 100 minus 80Q plus Q square by 3. So this is done, minus 160Q. This part coming over here, so Q square minus Q square by 3. And this part goes here, so that will be simply 100. Sorry, this one is 80Q, 160 minus 80, so that is 80Q. So it is 2Q square by 3, which is equal to 80Q. This Q is cancelled out, Q 40, so Q equal to 120, which is going to cancel out as Q not equal to 0. So at what value of Q? So when output equal to 120 units, then the average cost of the seller is nothing but its marginal cost. Now coming to the next question here, the average revenue function is given by AR, that is 10 minus 3Q. Find out the elasticity of demand. So for that you need the total revenue function first, so which is AR into Q. So that is 10Q minus 3Q square. Marginal revenue from here we can find it. So that is DTR by DQ. That is 10 minus 6Q. So now we have to find the elasticity of demand. So elasticity of demand is DTR. So here this is a total revenue function, but elasticity of demand is dq by dp into p by q. So we need the demand function. So total revenue is price into quantity. So only price we can get it by dividing the total revenue function by q. So if we are doing it, so here we can get p equal to 10 minus 3Q. So that's our demand function. So just divide this whole thing by Q and you will get it. like this. So P equal to 10 minus 3Q. So from this we can proceed further. We have to differentiate dq by dp, so differentiating both parts. 1 equal to, this is 0, minus 3 into dq by dp. Okay, so dq by dp is directly minus 1 by 3. Now q equal to 2 is given. If you put q equal to 2 here, q equal to 2, so then p equal to 10 minus 3 to 2, 6, that is 4. So price is 4. So the final value is minus 1 by 3, and p we know 4, and q they have given as 2. So the answer to the question is minus 2 by 3, which is nothing but the elasticity of demand, or ET. Next question. The demand function of a firm is 3p plus q equal to 48, where p is the price, q is find the level of output where total revenue is maximized. So for this, 3p equal to 48 minus q we can write, or p equal to 16 minus q by 3. So for total revenue, we can multiply this thing with q, that is 16q minus q squared by 3. Okay, now they have want us to find the level of output where total revenue is maximized. So maximization means it will be a simple derivative. So 16 minus 2q by 3, that will be this. And at this, it's a first order condition, so 0. So 16 equal to 2q by 3, 8. So the output value is 24. As it is maximized, you can cross check it by second order differentiating, which is minus 2 by 3 less than 0, hence max. So the maximum value of q is 24, which makes the total revenue also maximum. What is the total revenue value? So that is 16 into 24 minus 24 square by 3. You can calculate this part. Okay, but that is not the question over here. Next part is, if the average cost is given by AC equal to this, then find the level of output which minimizes marginal cost. So again, completely different. So I will be doing it for a different color here. Average cost is q square minus 18q plus 3. So total cost is AC into q. So qq minus 18q square plus 3q. Marginal cost is the derivative ddq of this thing. So 3q square minus 36q plus 3. 3q square minus 36q plus 3. Now marginal cost is minimized, so we need to differentiate this part, dmc by dq, which is 6q minus 36, which is equal to 0. So q equal to 6. At the second order, d2mc by dq2, you can check this is coming 6, which is positive, so this value is minimum. So at q equal to 6, we get the minimum marginal cost, which is nothing but 3 into 6 square minus 36 into 6 plus 3 from here. So this question is done. Now we are going for the next one. Here this is for the cost function f of q, this graph the corresponding average cost and marginal cost on the same coordinate axis. So this is the cost. Average cost here will be f of q by q, that is q square plus 1 plus 1 by q, q square plus 1 plus 1 by q. Marginal cost will be derivative of this, so ddq of f of q, so that is 3q square plus 1. Okay, so here we have two different kind of curves over here, which you can put into this quadratic formation. Now this graphical formation of the first equation will be like this. Now how I get this curve? For this you need to take a look into a graphical equation, formational graph. Now the two discontinuous portions, this one is for the rectangular hyperbola part and this is a simple quadratic portion, and the second part is also being structurally given. In the second part, what is happening, you have 3q square plus 1. Okay, so this one will be a directly parabolic path like this. So this is for the MC and these ones are for the average cost function. So it lies in the first quadrant mainly and the second quadrant. In the next video I will also be solving some more questions. For doubts and comments and queries, you can WhatsApp to the given number in the description, or you can directly give us in the comments. Thank you.